The old saying goes, you don't have to be Jewish to be a Jewish mother. You don't even have to be a mom. Here to explain in honor of Mother's Day are the co-authors of Secrets of a Jewish Mother, Jill Zarin of the Real Housewives of New York City, her sister Lisa Wexler, and their mom, Gloria Kamen. Co-authors, congrats on the book.
Thank you so much.
It is wonderful, and I loved it so much. When I was reading it, it occurred to me, that's the first thing I thought. I thought, this is my mom, and she's a Catholic Cuban
Isn't
lady.
that great?
That's right. You do not have to be Jewish to be a Jewish mother.
We're very excited for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're going to be a mommy second time.
Second time, yep.
Beautiful. And are you thinking about strategies to make sure your kids stay close?
I have a feeling like my daughter's going to be okay with it, but you can tell me more, because you have kids who are 5 years apart like I do.
I do. I have a son and a daughter, and one of the things that I think our mother did so well is she realized that with 2 children, to be a great parent, you have to be a different parent to every child. You have to actually change your personality to fit them, rather than expecting them to change to fit you.
That's great advice, and they have lots of great advice in the book. First of all, why don't you describe for us, what is a Jewish mother? What would you say is a Jewish mother, Gloria?
Jewish mother is really...
Opinionated.
Hey, thank you.
It's
true. Thank you so much, Jill, for your advice. Anyway, the truth is, yeah, we are. We're very opinionated, and we dispense advice, whether we're asked for or not. But I don't even know what the typical Jewish mother is. I think what it really means is a caring person, a person who will try to bring up their kids with emphasis on education, first and foremost, the ability to make a living. Most Jewish mothers, or most mothers, I would like to think, all over the world, want their children to be successful, to be happy, and productive. In order to get there, I believe that you need education. It doesn't matter what sex you are.
Yep, that's true.
And I treat both sexes
And we talk a lot
same.
about parenting in the book. I mean, we have chapters on dating, also on marriage, on family focus, which is so important.
We
so
call it The Grudge Starts Here. Bar mitzvahs and weddings.
We even have
how
a
to
Yiddish
avoid
glossary, and we have a list of, we have like a little test, are you a Jewish mother test, which is really funny, and we say, you know, do you have to know everything about everything? Do you have to know everything about everyone? Which is sort of the typical Jewish mother. You do not have to be Jewish to enjoy this book. In fact, half the people who are buying the book right now, and it's selling everywhere, are not Jewish, and men and women and daughters and parents, and they just connect to something in the book.
Because there are universal truths that you mentioned in the book. Number one, nobody else can criticize your kid.
Absolutely.
Rule number one, if
you
you're a
probably,
mom.
if you have a 5-year-old, has that ever come out yet on a playground where someone has sort of made a remark?
It makes my blood boil.
Makes it, because it's your real...
They're so well-meaning, but it's like,
Lisa
shut
says,
up, who asked you?
They may not be
don't criticize the kinder. And if you do, you say you're sorry.
Yeah,
because no one's perfect. So I mean, we all have.
Well, you're not going to change the behavior of the child. What you're going to do instead is you're going to alienate the mother or make her feel inadequate. So what is that about?
Yeah, you know what I liked, Jill and Lisa, something that your mom taught you, imparted in you, and that you're sharing with all of us. Don't wait till you're dead to give things away.
Oh, that's mommy.
Right?
What she feels is that people are going to rush you off the stage of life if you're old and you're still sitting with all your wealth.
Right.
Mommy always used to say.
Plug.
Mommy, no, I wouldn't say that.
I'm just saying.
But I was an estates lawyer, and I know from people that they just... Look, older people need money to be independent.
Yes, give it away.
But it was also about
her china and her silver when,
you know what
when Mommy moved to Florida.
It is the first half of your life you buy stuff, and the last half of your life you give the stuff away.
I love
Isn't that true?
That's beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful?
I want to get to the relationships, because you talk so much in this book about communicating with your partner, and I love that you say all it takes is 5 minutes of understanding.
That was mommy.
Again.
That was mommy.
Explain what
all
that means.
mommy.
What it really means is that when you get into an argument, very often it escalates. And before you turn around, your husband is telling you what you did or didn't do 20 years ago on a Friday night at 8:30.
Oh, I hate that. How is that relevant?
Because if you walk away and you just give yourself time to cool off, you come back again, you're not as excited, you're more relevant about the point that you're arguing about or not, and it quiets down.
But it was also the statement. In other words, may I have 5 minutes of understanding no matter what someone is doing? And it could be a friend. It doesn't have to be your husband or your wife. People are going to put down what they're doing, and they're going to say, sure, I'll pay attention.
Makes sense. So many amazing little nuggets. Thank you, ladies, so much. I see where you get your wisdom.
Happy Mother's Day.
And good luck and mazel tov.
We're together for Mother's Day this year.
Going to have a Gemini. We're wonderful.
That's right.
My husband is, Lisa is. Doesn't get
I
better.
want to take you home. You're so
Thank
cute.
you so
Thank
much.
you, Gloria.
If only I could eat the Cuban food.
Oh, you'll love it.
I love
You'll love
Cuban
it.
food.
Thank you so much. Happy
You're a
Mother's Day.
beautiful
Happy Mother's
lady.
Day.
Back
Thank
to
you so
Mary.
much.